Well, this is Master Hughes, and today I'm going to expose how fraudulent family court attorneys work and what's going on, especially in the state of Texas. It's across the nation. Family court is $1 billion business. They elicit more money out of citizens through family court, supposedly in the interest of the child than any other court system. And people will get into a divorce. The divorces are encouraged by society now. They're encouraged by lawyers. Lawyers tell them how much they're going to get, how they're going to get child support, and then they go on aid. And what the family court lawyers won't tell you is almost always in every county in Texas, the lawyers in that county know exactly how the judge will rule. The judges in family court consistently rule against men. Okay, 70–80% of divorces are filed by women, and almost that many get the children. Okay, it is one big fraudulent system, most unconstitutional court there is. They violate more rights in that court than any other court. They're allowed to get away with it. Now, the lawyers quite often are going to get $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 out of you or more because you're fighting for your child. Okay. And they know, I can guarantee it, they know how the judge is going to rule in each county. They guarantee you they know. The judges are very, very consistent with their ruling. They're very consistent about ruling against man. You might occasionally get a jury trial that places a child with a man, but judges usually do not. It's all about money. People are not telling you about the federal funds that are going to everybody because they're getting this child support. And usually to get the most child support and most money out of the man, so he is the scapegoat. Well, these fraudulent attorneys here in Texas, even if they know the judge is violating your rights, even if they know the judge has consistently violated the rights of citizens, rarely will they say or do anything. They might give a little objection to the court to look good in front of you. The judge knows that the guy's just trying to look good in front of you because you're in court. Everybody's making money, and they're all laughing behind their backs at you, okay? Family court judges are literally immune from any wrong. It doesn't matter how many rights they violate. It doesn't matter how many laws they violate. It doesn't matter if they violate your constitutional rights. You literally can do nothing about it, especially in the state of Texas where the judicial committees won't touch a judge. It's almost impossible to touch a judge. You're lucky to even get a hand slap on a judge. It doesn't matter how corrupt they are because the money is flowing. Your attorneys know this. Your attorneys know this. And they take your case and make you believe they'll fight for you. And the reality is they know what the judge is going to do. Okay? They know that if they file a complaint on the judge, that they're going to start getting a lot of unfavorable rulings, and they also know there's nothing they can do about it if the judge starts screwing them. There is nothing they can do about it, literally. They might get a recusum if they're lucky and get another judge who'll just do the same thing. The attorneys know they can't touch these guys for violating your rights and taking your children illegally and taking your money illegally. The attorneys know this, and they do not inform their clients about the truth, okay? Attorneys are fraudulent. They're the most corrupt thing I know. And I'm sure there's states worse than Texas, but Texas is pretty bad. The whole system is rigged. The judge can consistently violate your rights in family court, and appellate courts will quite often overlook it. You are lucky if you are like me, and I have just won an appellate decision against a judge stating he abused his discretion. The average person can't do that because what are you going to do? If you don't have the money to fight, you just lose your children because you don't have the money to fight. Justice is bought. It's real clear. Justice is bought. And if you have the money for an appeal, the attorney says, well, judge, he shouldn't have done that, but we'll have to. How much money have you got for appellate court? Family court is the most abused court in the history of the U.S., using in the interest of the child to steal from American citizens and take away your rights. And your attorneys know this, okay? Attorneys don't like me because I will tell the truth. I know when they have violated the law or violated the rules, and the attorneys aren't going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. You know, it's very rare for an attorney to actually file a bar complaint. If they file a complaint against a judge, a judicial complaint, they know nothing is going to happen in the state of Texas. The state judicial committee rarely punishes any judge. And almost impossible to get a judge removed from the bench. Okay, it's called corruption, and they could care less. It's a $1 billion business for them. While you guys pay your attorneys. Do you need an attorney? Well, if you don't have a lot of assets, you probably don't need an attorney. You're not going to come out any better for an attorney in court than you do just going in front of the judge, because they're pretty much going to always screw the man. This is just the facts. It's that unjust. Now, if you have a lot of assets, you might have to have an attorney, and then you still better hope you got a high-dollar attorney who's friends with the judge to get a favorable ruling, because they always rule against the man and take the money. It's all about the money. It has nothing to do with the best interest of the child. That's one corrupt lie, and the attorneys know this. Well, this is Master Hughes, and I'm telling you a little bit about what's going on in Texas courts. I have exposed them before, and I'll expose them again. And the sad thing is, those of you who sit on the sidelines and don't fight for justice deserve what you get, okay? Because the government will never give you anything. And don't take me wrong, I'm pro-Constitution. I love my government. I love my country. But the corruption is so bad that if you don't stand up, as Jesse Ventura just said, Americans need to stand up. And sadly, because you stand singly, it's easy for the government to step on you. It's easy for the judges to step on you because Americans don't stand up in mass. This is Master Hughes trying to give you a tip and word to the wise. Don't fall for these attorney scams and what they're going to do for you in family court. Bye-bye.